it makes me sad to see this whole environment change so drastically, but change indeed it is doing. Well, we've been in business 25 years and 3 months. And my husband was a pharmacist and still is a pharmacist. And I was a social worker. And I decided I was going to go back to grad school, and I was home with 3 children. And I applied for a job that would pay my tuition at the University of Illinois. And 600 people applied for the same part-time job. It made me think that perhaps social work wasn't for me because I was really working for the money. So my husband had the idea, you know, they're starting to rent movies now. And I was a theater major in college, and I always loved movies anyway, so we had 2 good friends, Pat and Ken, and we asked if they would like to become our partners, and they did. And 25 years have passed. That's how it happened.
My name is Nick Patel. The reason I got into video business is I myself wanted to make a movie and whatnot. I love movie. I used to rent 1 VHS, and the same movie I rented maybe more than 10 times, and I paid $30, and I said, shit. In 1 week, I was blowing off my half of check only paying the movie rentals. And I thought, this is a good business. I should open a video store.
Our original idea came up in 1984. Some friends of ours had thought of opening a video store, and they asked if we would be interested in being partners with them. But we said, no, we're not going to do it. And a year later, we saw how much they did so well within that 1 year's time that we decided to open our own store. So in 1985, my husband and I, along with his parents, formed a corporation and opened up a small video store. We had about 325 movies in, brand new ones.
The bank was reluctant to give funding.
You couldn't get store insurance on a video store. They just said, there's nothing in that store that's worth nothing, so we're not insuring you.
We went to BAPA, the local neighborhood organization, and they had a financial division. And they counseled us against it. They didn't think it was a good plan. I decided if we wanted to do it, we certainly didn't need anyone's permission to do it. We would do it, and we would fail if it didn't work. So I was ready to assume all responsibility and all blame, and we just did it.
I opened my first video store when I was the age of 16. And it did well because those days the video was just about to begin in 83.
When tapes and things first started becoming available, there was no other places to go, so you went to your store.
Before, a movie used to cost $70, $60. So people weren't buying it, they used to rent, you know.
Tapes were more expensive, so not everyone could go out and buy a tape because they want to watch it.
For 3 years or 4 years, people come and rent because it wasn't cable and there was only regular TV. So there was only theater, regular TV, and VHS, that's it.
It took about 3 consistent years of 2 employees, myself and my father-in-law, and that was it.
This is like any other retail business. It's Thanksgiving, you're not cutting the turkey, you're here.
I worked half the day, he worked the other half. I go in the next morning, he'd work half.
It's Christmas, you're here. It's New Year's Eve, you're here.
every dime that we made, we reinvested.
Most of what we made went back into the store and the purchase of titles.
Every week, you know how movie releases come out every week. It's just a continual buy and sell game from that point.
I think people who have been in the business for a long time laugh because every movie was like a jewel. The worst horror movie that you could possibly imagine, people loved. Everything was exciting to customers. Every movie was an event. It was such a new technology and such a wonderful thing that people were elated with whatever they got. And then you gave them two and the third one was free. Oh my God, they danced out of the store.
The industry slowly but slowly got a lot bigger. In late 80s, I would say, or early 90s, there were 30,000 independent video stores owned by the independent stores guy like me.
It was an exciting time, no doubt about it. The studios made us feel, or tried to make us feel, like we were part of Hollywood.
We used to go to convention, video convention, and the convention used to be a lot different.
The big thing was be part of the Hollywood experience, and that's how they treated the video store dealers.
Or if I go to VST, which is Video Store Association, convention, Disney has their own party, Playboy had their own party. They used to rent out whole Wet and Wild party with all the Playboy bunny, and you can, because of you're a video store owner, you can be actually with them, you know. And Universal had their Universal party, and they used to close down whole park in LA, and you party in a Universal park, and only that day video stores, either staff or owners, can go in. It's like private.
We were treated very well during conventions. It was a lot of fun.